Hey y'all, come on in the room. I want to give y'all my 2 year story, giving y'all my 2 year journey to where I'm at now and how I got to where I'm at now. So just to give y'all a recap, in August, I think in July of 2022, I got evicted from my apartment. I had to move. So I moved out and I moved under this slumlord because I had to move so fast and so quickly. And when we moved into that apartment, y'all, it had the worst smell ever. And we was just like, we're just gonna ride this out to the end. So we stayed there. We wasn't gonna pay any more money because who's gonna pay an apartment? And you call and tell the man when you cut your water on, it smell like straight sewage. Hey Tammy, thank you for coming over here, baby. When you turn your water on, it smell like straight sewage. When you walk into the apartment, it smells. So we just moved from one, got evicted from one apartment. And like I said, we had to move very, very quickly. And we moved into with a private owner. And at this time, this private owner, he's something. He is at people doors knocking before they could even get out the bed on the first. He used to come to the apartment and we knew we weren't going to stay there and he would come. So we was not going to go to the door. And, I think I did go to the door like once or twice and talk to him. But he kept coming back and I was like, we're not going to pay. Well, I didn't tell him that because you know what he would have did. So we just wrote it out until, the eviction papers came and we had to move. So he kept coming. I know you in there, and I know you hear me. So at that time, I'm not even finna deal with him. I'm not finna go because I'm not staying here because we have called you about the smell from the water. Mind you, we were standing right behind the river. The apartment sits right off the river. Is in a flooded area that floods a lot, and it's in a nice neighborhood. It's in a decent neighborhood near all the stores that the strip and all of that. But he just wouldn't do what he needed to do at this time. So, okay, he filed eviction papers, which he was calling, you need to do this, you're going to need to pay this and all this and all that. So we just flat out, no, we're not going to do it. So at this time, we packed up our things, and we put them in storage, and we was Instacarting, and we started staying in a metropolitan area that's not in the area that we're from. We started living in hotels up in that area. I really enjoy staying in the different hotels, and we were staying like in different hotels, like night to night. So basically, this is why I say a lot of people talk about Instacart. Baby, you can make it off Instacart. We was Instacarting. We was paying for our room. We was eating off Instacart, and we still had a little. We still had a little money in our pocket after all of that went down. We did not have car payments or nothing like that. We was like hiding one of the cars from the repo man. Oh my god, this is my 2 year journey. I'm gonna tell y'all some of it. We was hiding. Well, I didn't know. I was talking to my finance company about my car payment and stuff like that. And the other car we just didn't drive, so that was just sitting over at my daughter's house in the backyard. Cause if you're moving around on the cars and stuff, and you go to a shopping center. For those of y'all that don't know, they got license plate readers, and they will read your license plate. Hey Faye, how are you? Make sure y'all sub to the channel if you're new, and they will read your license plate. So this particular time, I was at Walmart in the area that I live in. I just going out there frequently because you just have to move out into the areas when you're Instacart. You have to go out into the areas where the stores are, and we were sitting there. And then the next thing I never forget it was last year, February the 14th, on Valentine's Day. I had just pulled in, came in the house, and got up the next morning, and my truck was gone. They had tracked me back to my daughter's house. My truck was gone. all that time that I was living in the hotel, they did not track me. They couldn't find me because time I started going frequently Walmart. That's when it got it. They got my tag. They found me. I don't know if they followed me or whatever they did, but they got my truck last year on February 14th. Never forget it because it's Valentine's Day. So we're down to one car. And we're trying to figure out, man, we know they looking for this car and all this stuff, but by the grace of God, some money came through. And it wasn't that much old on the car, like 2,000, maybe 15, 16, 1,800 old on the car left to pay it off. So some money came through and we paid, the car was paid off, not by us, but by somebody else. They paid it off for us. Thank God for that. So we didn't have to worry about that. That was taken care of. So we had one vehicle. We okay. We keep rolling. Okay. So we were staying in a hotel. And people were so nice. They were so nice to me. They let me stay in the same room. I didn't have to switch rooms. I stayed in the same room. I got up that morning. I paid the people. They held the room. Will you be back tonight? I was like, yes, I'll be back tonight. And then my oldest daughter had been telling us that we couldn't stay with her, but no, we don't want to inconvenience her because she has her family and she need her own space. So finally, we took her up on the offer after staying, let's see, what I say, July, after staying at the hotel, like, let me say September, October, November, December for 4 months. Stayed in the hotel 4 months. After that, and those 4 months, y'all, we was like eating out, going to the laundromat, washing our clothes. We had got storage, and sometimes, the storage, we couldn't get in our storage because we didn't have the money to pay it. So if you ain't got the money to pay it, guess what? They lock you out. So we got locked out a couple of times, but Instacart pulled us through. God put us in a position, and like I said, you know where to go to make the money, you'll go make the money. Instacart sometimes, some days it's very, very slow. You may make under $100. Instacart sometimes it's not always booming. It's not. The busiest day for that is like on the weekends. The most busiest day is on a Sunday. Throughout the weekday, it's kind of iffy. But like I said, you got to know how to work it. So we took the offer of my daughter. Still, only thing we had was what we had in our suitcases. That's all we had. Because we had got locked out until we could get back into storage and get some more things. We had got locked out. But once we got put back into storage, we would just go check, make sure our things was okay. We didn't go in and get no more clothes out or nothing like that. So, only a few, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It was like, y'all, I'm about to cry. Hey, honey, what's your channel about? Lifestyles and stories. If you don't like what you see, just keep going. And I'm telling my journey, my 2-year journey to where I'm at now. And make sure you sub, okay? That's why I say, if you don't know my struggle, you can't tell me my story. You cannot tell me my story. So, let me get me something to drink. I ain't had nothing to drink all morning. Hold on, y'all. It put tears in my eyes because I know very sentimental. Since I got older, I am very sentimental, y'all. I got some tissues. I'm wiping my face with some tissue, y'all. Excuse me. So, I took my daughter up on the offer. Still doing Instacart. And Michelle, everything gonna be okay. Hey, DeMarcus. I'm just telling y'all how from 2 years ago to where I'm at now. We all go through struggles, and we can only embrace them because only us about to go through them know how hard it is to overcome them and send love and messages. Thank you. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm a strong woman. I have sat in the car all night long just because I didn't want to bother my daughter. I have sat in the car all night long, y'all. Dozing off. Realizing I done dozed off. I need to wake up because I need to be aware of what's going on around me. Nobody has never heard this story. Yeah, I have sat outside in the car plenty of nights because I didn't. They had to go. People was in my daughter's house. They had to go to school, and I didn't want it. You know, they was on the couch, and I did not want to come in, and that type of thing. So I would just sit outside in the car, and just like, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. My daughter did not know I was out there. Hey, Rita, my daughter did not know I was outside. I didn't tell nobody I was out there. I came in the house, but I was like, I'd rather be outside. I'd rather be outside. So I would go outside. I would sit in the car. And then when my daughter would leave to go to work, I would come inside. Like I had just came up. But I had actually been outside in the car all night. And I would come inside and sit on the couch all day long. All day long. I would sit on that couch until we got ready to go Instacart. Okay? That's why I don't know. I've been through a lot in these last 2 years. Y'all just don't know. I could go to people's houses and stay with them. People telling you can get out. It's just so much. Y'all just don't know the struggle that I have been through. And sometimes we get put in positions. God put us. He humbled us enough to let you know that I am still in control. I wanted him to move things when I wanted him to move things, but it just won't time for him to move them at that time. Okay? It just won't time for him to move things at that time. And I was impatient, but time I learned that humble yourself and be patient and wait. Oh my God. When I started doing that, things started opening up for me. Like I said, I didn't tell my daughter. I did not tell them. Shy would come into the door. She'd be like, Mom, come on in this house. I'd be like, I'm not coming out. She said, Mom, come in the house. Please come in the house. You are a strong one. People just don't know what. Right. She be like, Mom, come in the house. You need to come in the house. You don't need to be out here. I said, I'm good. I'm okay. You just go back in the house. I'm okay. I'll be okay. I got me. I got me. I still sat out there. I didn't come in the house. I did not come in the house. I might have stayed in here probably like sometime, but then sometimes I was, I was outside. That was my choice to be out there, you know? And so, stop that crying. Stop that crying, Michelle. Stop that crying. Get it together. And, so finally, my daughter got a promotion at work to manager. And they wanted her to go, not here where we at, but they wanted her to go to another town, another city, little city, and manage her own store. So, my daughter said, y'all stay here. Y'all can stay here because I'm going to move where I'm at, where I'm working at now, because it's a too far drive to commute from here to there every day. So she found her a house down there, a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. And we're staying here now where she was at. Thank God. But before she left to move where she was, we got jobs. We went back to work. So we went back to work, and that's why I say I have not changed. I am still the same Michelle. Michelle just been blessed abundantly. I've been blessed abundantly. Y'all didn't even know. I still came on live. I still made y'all laugh. I still gave y'all content. I still cooked. I still did everything. I did not fold one time when I came on my Facebook page or either on YouTube cooking. I did not fold one time. I did not let y'all know nothing about what was going on at the time. I am a strong woman. You hear me? And I read people probably say I changed because I don't let nobody walk. Oh, never fold. Thank you, Tammy. Never fold. Y'all didn't even know. People that follow me and watch me every day, they did not know nothing about nothing what's going on. Nothing. But 3 content creators. And they never said nothing about it on their platform. Never. But they started moving kind of funny, so I backed away from them. I had to walk away from them, and I appreciate them for not saying nothing about the situation. They didn't know nothing about the story. I don't think they didn't know nothing about the story. They just knew that, we was like, they knew a little bit about the situation. They didn't know everything about the situation. They didn't know. So this is my journey. This is my journey. And like I said, we stayed in hotels, and we never went hungry. We never went hungry. We never went dirty. Like wearing dirty clothes and over that. Too clean for that. I'm too clean. No. We never went none of that. And that's why y'all was seeing me so much. I kept telling y'all I'm at my daughter's house. I'm at my daughter's house. I'm at my daughter's house, which I was at my daughter's house, but I was still cooking. I was still bringing content. I'm at my daughter's house. Y'all remember me telling y'all I'm at my daughter's house? This is my daughter's house. Yeah, this is where I was at the time. And that's just my journey. And now that now that I actually was able to go get my things out of storage that I have not been able to put my hands on, like lay in my bed, sit at my desk, the things that, man, you appreciate the small things when you go through a trial. You go through a trial to have a testimony. I appreciate everything. I don't care about that TV over there propped up on that wall right now. That's not my concern. I have a place where I have a key. I have keys that I can put in there and turn and come through the door when I choose to come. I don't have to go to nobody's door and hoping they open the door so I can come in. I don't have to do that. I'm glad that I have a job that I can go to and be able to pay the rent, the lights, the internet, the car insurance, go shopping, do the things I was doing before all of this happened. I am very appreciative to the small things that I have just to be able to sit and light a candle. To be able to lay in my bed as long as I want to. Y'all, if you've never been through nothing like that, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand the struggle. Baby, you can't tell me nothing about struggling. That's why I said, good Lord, let me live to see. I'll be 55. 55. October the 9th, I'll be 55. And I don't plan on working on nobody's job past December 2024. I'm going to live for me. Yes, this little 54-year-old young woman has been through something, y'all. And I thank God every day. I thank God. And when I was going through my my mess, my struggle, I prayed to God. I said, God, everybody's not for me. Everybody that's against me. Every obstacle that's in my path. I need you to move it out my way, Lord. I will need you to order my footsteps. I need you to humble me. I need you to guide me, to show me the way, to lead me in. I want to walk behind you. Hey, Kira here. This is what strong women do. A lot of times people who want to stay low will always say that you've changed. And I have not changed. I have not changed, baby. Let me tell you something. This right here is let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. I'm just gonna show y'all. I got it ain't that. It's just I'm just gonna show y'all. Y'all can see my little nails. I ain't gonna switch nothing for you. I'm just gonna hold on. Let me turn my camera around. I ain't made my bed. This right here, you know how long all of this stuff right here been in storage? Do you know how long all that right there? Y'all see I got me some little crackers in the cut. All this stuff right here y'all looking at has been in storage. Every bit of it. I'm gonna show y'all my desk. My desk is a mess right now because I ain't straightened. I had straightened up last night. My desk, my shoes, my bed, all this stuff right here. All that was in storage. And just to be in there and get my hands back on my smell goods. Cause I really hadn't worn perfume in almost 2 years, y'all. I didn't because it really messed with my allergies and stuff, and I don't wear it like that. So, do you know what it means to me to be able to do that? It means a lot. And you appreciate the small stuff that you have. You appreciate everything that you have. You really, really do. So, if you can relate, that's why I be saying, start judging people. Start taking people other problems on your shoulders. I didn't want to come to Facebook. I didn't want to ask nobody for nothing. We was offered some help, and we took the help and all that. A little bit of help with a little bit of money. We was offered that, and we took the help and all that like that. And we was very, very appreciative for that, and all of that. But you didn't know. Go back and look at them videos from last year. From 20, y'all go pick one video and see did you ever see me fold on them videos pick one from when I started talking about the landlord to where you see me cooking in the kitchen. Pick one. Never said nothing about none of it. Cause it won't time. Now it's time to tell my journey. So the weekend that we were supposed to go to Charlotte for the content creator link up is the weekend that my daughter moved in her house. So we had to go get our things out of storage and move our things in here because she moved her things out. So that's why I didn't make the content creator content link up, because at that time that was more important than what needed to be done at the time. I had to take care of self. I could always link up for a content creator. I could always link up for that. But this was like a major thing for me that we had to get done. So that's why we didn't make it to that. But it's a blessing because guess what? We done had to go out and look for no place to move. We just had to pick up the rent, the lights, and all that, which we understood that, and we okay with it. My eyes itching, y'all. Probably tissue. We okay with picking up that. We are fine with it. Trust me. Oh, my eyes itching. But this is not my forever home. This is not the forever home, baby. This is just the beginning of blessings on top of blessings that's going to be coming. You hear me? It's more blessings coming. It's more and more blessings are coming. We just got to be patient and wait on God to give us the things that our heart desires. And if He feel like we need those things, He will give us those things when it's time. When it's time. So yeah, we just gotta be patient, y'all. And I am very, very thankful. I am very, very thankful. No, I'm trying to. What am I trying to do? Oh, y'all, I'm trying to send some stuff in there. Can y'all drop some hearts? Can y'all send some hearts? The 4 people up here, can y'all send some hearts in the chat? In the chat, can you drop some hearts in the chat? A lot of people be like, I wouldn't get up there and tell my story. I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. Why? Why not? Because you know what? It's some people that's going through the same thing that I went through. It's some people going through that right now. But you know what? It's some people that won't. They're going through the same thing that I went through, or they're going through something worse. So let me tell you something. You see somebody, stop judging people by the book. No. Start judging people by the cover. If you don't know the inside of the book, once you know you read the book, then you still don't be judgmental. Cause we all gonna be judged one day by one person. Who are you to make you the judge and the juror? You're not. You would have never thought in a million years that I was going through what I was going through, but I still kept going and still kept pushing. I never gave up. I never gave up on my platform. I never gave up on life. I never gave up on none of it because I could have just said, forget it, and walked away from it all. But I didn't. I know what my heart desire. I know God gave me strength to keep going and keep pushing. Many times I have sighed and cried silently. Nobody know. Many times I have sat outside in the car crying, asking God, why? Why me? Why me? Why me? What have I done? Why me? Why am I going through this? What have I done to go through this? But He prepared me to put me where I'm at now. Okay? Hello. And then let me tell you something. Sometimes it could be things, people that can hinder you from being where you need to be. It can be people, things, something that you're doing, or something you need to get rid of, or something like that can hinder you from moving on to the next step, the next place that God wants you to go. Yeah, it could be that too. It could be that too. But you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention and you got to obey. You have to obey. You have to obey. You got to humble yourself. You got to stop worrying about what everybody else got going on. You got to stay out of mess. You got to stay out of stuff that don't concern you. Even though you want to say something, you need to keep your mouth closed and stay out of. But some things you just got to voice your opinion. And once you say your opinion, you just keep going on with what you got going on. You just say what you got to say and leave it alone. That's all. That's it. That's all. So I'm glad I shared this story with y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for becoming subs over here and all of that. But it's a part 2 that I'm not gonna get into right now, so you're gonna have to come back over. When I go live, make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you turn on your notification bell, cause part 2 You on part 2 is amazing. It's amazing, y'all. It's amazing. I just told y'all about the eviction, staying in the hotels, me sitting out in the car all night long, me being glad to get my things back out of storage, getting locked out of storage, getting put back in storage, got to hustle up the money to pay the storage through Instacart. That's why I said Instacart, lifesaver, baby. Don't let nobody sleep on Instacart. I'm telling you. They need to sponsor me because I could really, really tell them how people can get out there and get it and survive off of it. When you are struggling, when you are staying in a hotel, when you have to pay your hotel, you pay for a hotel day by day or week or however, but I was paying day by day. I was paying day by day. That's how I was paying. And when I wanted a hot meal, I would go to my daughter's house and cook. Or she would cook and say, y'all come, yeah. You want a hot, this what was going on. So y'all stay tuned for part 2. So part 2 is coming next Sunday. Good Lord, will all stay the same. I'll bring y'all part 2 next Sunday, okay? Until then, y'all be good. I love y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for the chats. Thank y'all for all of that. That's why I'm working so hard on my platforms to get my YouTube, my 1K subs, and my 4,000 watch time minutes. If you can, share it on your YouTube. If you can, however you do it, if you can share it out, share it out. Let me see. Do you got a share button up here? Cause I'm on YouTube as well. Let me see. Do I have a share button up here? Cause I got to get myself familiar with YouTube, y'all. Oh yeah, we got a share button. Okay. Just don't share it. Y'all can share it. I don't want to share it on Facebook though. I don't want to share it on Facebook. That's somewhere I don't want to put it. Not on the book. Well, I don't see you can share it, but I don't see no way else to share it. Okay, so this what it look like. Michelle Talks 2489. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all. Oh, wipe my eye, tears still falling. Oh, I'm tired. So that's why I like to be here. I like to be home. I have a place to call home now. I have a place to call home. Do you know how that feel? Instead of I'm going to my daughter's house. I'm going around here. I'm going over such and such house. I can't say I'm going home. I'm going to my daughter's house. But now I have a place to call HOME. Home. It's amazing. It's amazing, especially after my journey. Part 2 next Sunday. See y'all later, okay? Love y'all.